So this is my reflection on what I could have done better, what I did good. What I did right is I tried to teach the patient about managing their hypertension with the DASH diet. But what I did wrong is I could have interacted a little more on what kind of foods, like actual foods and not just the nutrients or the things like that. Like, what can you eat while you're on the DASH diet as well, included in on this teaching plan, and what's kind of not, what we don't want you eating while following a DASH diet plan. So I could have explained on that a little more, on what's important to eat and what's not important to eat. And what worked well, I think, me making sure that the patient knows that hypertension is a bad problem that people just overlook and just think, oh, it's just high blood pressure, not a big deal. But it's important because it can lead to other factors in your life, the worst being death, like I explained in the previous video, and other things, heart disease, strokes, heart failure, things like that have a long-term effect and not just a short-term effect of being like, oh, hey, I have high blood pressure, no big deal, I'll just let it ride out until something bad happens, which is worst case scenario. What can I learn from my mistakes? I think I could have reviewed the project a little better, kind of did a couple pre-trial runs on this, because when I went to teach it, I didn't really have a whole lot to teach about, because all it was really just teaching them the importance of like sticking with a DASH diet. That way you don't run into problems from hypertension or pre-hypertension problems. So I think I could have kind of went in deeper and not just look at the big picture, but actually like dive in a little more and just list some of the problems that can happen, things like that, and not just the importance of following a DASH diet correctly.